Oh, there we go.
Welcome to Love the Right. Hey. Love the right. Laugh. Love the right.
Hey, loves.
Hey, loves. Hey, loves.
How y'all doing tonight?
Hello.
Hello out there.
Yes. Hey.
How y'all doing?
Come on in the room.
Come in the
As
room.
they say, come in the room.
Come in the room. Yes.
Hey, I see some people coming in the room.
Yes. They coming in. How y'all doing? Shout out to IG.
Yes.
What's going on, IG family?
Tonight.
You know, we trying to connect our IG family.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We tried it before, but it wasn't working out too good. Hey,
right,
Sabrina
right.
Jackson.
Hey, Bree, what's going on?
How are you?
Yes.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
We enjoyed you last week in the comments.
Yes. That's all right.
Listen, guys, come in.
Come on in.
Hit that share button.
Hit that share.
Hit the like
button. That like button.
Hit some hearts on tonight. Listen, if you love CWS as we love you guys.
We love you.
You love to support us. Hit that share button.
Yes,
we're all about love, right?
All about it.
Everybody needs some of that going on.
Come on with it. Yes.
And listen, if it's your first time tuning in, even
if it's
IG,
your first time.
Yes. So Alonzo, what is this?
This is the right spot.
Right. So what is the right spot?
Love is
the
right spot.
The right spot. Greetings.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Faylay, what's up, cousin?
Yes.
Supporting us. Hey, Danny, I see you, girl.
Yeah.
Listen, Cousin Danielle. Listen, guys, hit that share button. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Give us some hearts.
Give us something so we can.
Yes. On tonight, we'll be talking about love and happiness.
Love.
Right. But is it love and happiness? Or is it love versus happiness?
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm already starting.
Come on.
Y'all coming in the room. Okay.
Y'all coming in. Let's go.
Listen, love and happiness. Last week we talked about how to love. Great episode.
Yes.
We enjoyed ourselves. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well.
Right.
If you haven't had a chance, go back to our YouTube, IG, go back to our YouTube page. Check us out on YouTube.
Check us out.
Our YouTube channel, or you can visit our website,
lovestws.com.
Yes, and we have merchandise, like some of the stuff that we have on tonight, or whatever the case may be.
You know?
So listen, guys, before we start to get in, prayerfully everybody had a great day today.
Yeah,
hopefully everybody is doing well.
Yeah, it's a lot going on in the world.
Yes.
We know that.
The news, hopefully this Loves TWS can love on you tonight.
Come on, love.
And help you.
We trying to bring you up.
Right.
We trying to bring you up.
Right.
Love lifts.
Yes, it does.
Love lifts.
Yes, it does.
Come on here. But hold on. Let me just say this.
Right.
For the first time viewers, and some of you who may not know, Love TWS is a platform that we were led to create for seriously dating couples, engaged couples and married couples, and even those that are just starting out, right? Singles that were looking for love, you know what I'm saying, and trying to make sure that they kind of are guided and making the direct steps that they need to make. You know what I mean? So we here for y'all. We here for y'all.
Yes. Listen, you know I mean? Listen. Pastor Rita's on my pastors on. Love her, love her, love her.
Peace.
Exchange Church.
How you doing, Rita? Pastor Rita, how you doing?
Looking for a place, come join us. Come join us at the Exchange Church.
Come on.
Listen, I'm telling you guys, let me tell you something. Love definitely lifts, okay?
Love lifts.
As my husband says, okay? Love lifts, okay? Love the word tells us that love covers a multitude of faults, right? Multitude of things, right?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, that's where we're pushing. That's what our platform is about.
This is what we're doing.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're doing here at Love's the Right Spot. As we say, love is always the right spot.
Love is always.
Yes. So hit that share.
The right spot. And as I'm on that, let me just say love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Yes.
To my empresses and my nobles that may be watching. Peace, Islam. Come on, let's go.
I can't see some of the comments.
Some of the comments.
Gotta be on top of it. Hey,
listen, we here for y'all. Come on with these comments.
Christina.
You ain't wrecking the show for the
I
comments.
Love
we love y'all.
Yeah, but I gotta see the people.
We're gonna engage with the people. That's what we're doing.
We like to interact with you guys.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
we do.
So thank you for my cousins and our family that's on supporting on tonight.
Yes.
All right. So again, tonight's topic is love and happiness.
Love.
Is it love and happiness, like Al Green said? Because
like
that's our lyrical lesson for tonight.
Come on, Bishop. We know.
Listen.
Come on.
Look, Al was talking about love and happiness before that grits pen hit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about that. That's a sidebar. That's a sidebar.
He got it.
But guys, we are talking about love and happiness.
Yes.
Is it love and happiness, or is it love versus happiness? So let's get into it on tonight. Okay. So what is happiness, guys? What is happiness? I would love for you guys, those that are on tonight, good question, though. That is a part of Love CWS family.
Let's go.
We don't like to say fans because we're not on that level. Right. We love y'all. So y'all definitely are family.
Y'all family.
We would love for you guys to interact with us. Type in the comments. We're throwing some questions out there like we do every week.
All the time.
Hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you're talking about, what you're thinking about.
Right.
What is your definition? So on tonight,
come on.
What is your definition? Hey, Aunt Kathy. What is your definition of happiness?
Happiness.
Is happiness the same as happy?
Is happiness the same as happy?
Yeah, I'm asking. I don't know. I'm asking.
I would say yes. Okay. Happiness is, you know what? The indwelling of being happy, right?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Come on.
I'm asking
happiness and happy. Come on.
Listen, guys. Come on. I want to see what y'all doing in these comments.
Yes.
I want to see what y'all doing in these comments. What y'all doing?
But you know, the interesting thing about you know, love and happiness is that when you ask someone, you know, what is love, right? You sure to get a different answer each time, right? Because, you know, we kind of like, you know, have our experiences and we do what we do. And I believe that's the same thing with happiness.
Yes.
If you ask someone what is happiness, they're going to give you their version of what happiness is. You know what I mean? Based on their experiences. So,
I see you. I see you, Antoinette. Hey, what's up, Antoinette? Haley? No, that's Antoinette, Danny girlfriend, Antoinette. You mixed.
I'm missing Antoinette.
It's all right.
We love you too. We love you too.
But listen, no, I'm saying. She said, okay. So Antoinette said, having peace of mind.
Let's see.
Having peace of mind is happiness to me. Okay, Nat, I got you.
Having peace of
mind. All right.
Okay.
Sabrina said, it's peace.
It's peace.
Come on, guys. I would love to see what you're saying in the comments. I see y'all on IG. Come on, shout out to Chef Josh, one of our favorite chefs. He's on IG with us tonight.
Come on, Chef.
How you doing, Chef?
Peace.
What is your definition of happiness?
Happiness.
Is happiness the same as...
You said love, joy, peace, be grateful.
Is happy and happiness the same thing? I mean, you know how we do with our questions every week, guys. You know how we do. We like to put it out there. We like to challenge.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what Oxford had to say. We're just gonna pull out what Oxford. Yeah, we're gonna put out what Oxford said. Oxford says happy is a little bit more helpful, right?
A little bit more helpful,
right? Feeling,
okay.
Showing pleasure or contentment. This is what Oxford is saying, right?
Okay.
So happiness is the state of feeling. The state of feeling or showing pleasure or contentment.
Or showing pleasure and contentment.
Right. Okay, Aunt Kathy, you said anything that can make you happy is happiness, is more holistic. Okay.
Holistic.
I see you, Nina. Nina, you said contentment as well.
Contentment.
Okay. So y'all in the vein. All right. So happiness, could be contentment. I see you, Pastor Rita.
Okay, come on with it.
Okay, so happiness is more than happiness has a more longer term. Okay. State of being.
Okay.
Rather than a momentary emotion. Right.
Okay.
Of being happy.
Right.
So happiness is longer.
So happiness isn't fleeting.
Right.
Happiness, you're in.
Right.
Happiness. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So happiness can be a deep-seated sense of well-being. Okay, guys.
Okay.
All right. If y'all agree with that, hands up in the comments. All right. It's a deep-seated sense.
Deep-seated sense
of well-being, right? Meaning that you're better. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. It's a long-term state. You're not trying to come out of that state. So happy to me, I guess is short term. Happiness is what you're working towards long term. I can't see some of the comments, babe. I know you got to be working on that, right? So we say that happiness is a feeling that comes over you, right? When life is good.
Okay.
When
life is good.
When you can't help but to smile all the time.
Okay.
Y'all agree? Let us know. Right? Happiness is a sense of well-being. It could be joy. It could be like they said in the comments, contentment. Right?
Okay.
And most of the time, people are happier when they are successful.
Right.
When they feel lucky. When they have a sense of security. When they feel safe.
Yes.
Right. So I believe that in relationships, that is a component that you want to have.
Of course.
Right. Antoinette says she likes that. Right. So my thing is, there are a lot of relationships, but it doesn't mean that they're happy.
It doesn't mean that they're happy. Okay. Absolutely not. That's true. See, now what happens is when you say that you're not happy, we have to really,
because people say it all the time.
Now,
that is the reason IG and FB, YouTube. That is the reason why a lot of people break up. That's the reason why a lot of people marriages fall apart. A lot of people relationships, because that's the number one. I'm not happy anymore. You're not making me happy.
Right. But now, see, we need to really ask.
We're gonna get into
it. We need to ask the question were we ever happy?
Yeah. Well,
were we ever happy? Can you go back to a time when you were happy and what was happening?
Right.
What was happening?
Right.
That, caused this happiness, and how do you rekindle it?
Right. Right. But my thing is, how can you do that if you didn't have, as everyone has already said on tonight, contentment within yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because you need to be happy within yourself.
Come on. I like
nobody else.
Going.
Come on, guys. Hit that share button. Hit the like button.
Wait a minute.
Let's see some hearts on tonight. Come on, in the comments.
Right. So basically what you're saying is that I can't be happy outside of myself. I can't experience happiness if I'm not happy within. Is what you're saying?
Right. So you need to have a level of that. You need to have a level of happiness. So Aunt Kathy put that up. Happiness is not based on emotion. Right.
Ooh.
Right.
Now hold on now.
Right.
That sounds good.
Uh-huh.
Right. But happiness can be connected.
It can, because it's a feeling.
Emotions. Now, wait a minute. Sure. It is not emotion or a feeling alone.
Right.
But let me tell you that if you do not feel good, it's hard to be happy.
Right.
Come on with it.
Right. So listen on tonight in comments.
Yes.
Hashtag, right? Hashtag laughter every day.
Laughter every day
is better than money.
Is better than, wait a minute.
Come on, guys, put that up there.
Wait a minute.
I need to see it in comments.
Laughter every day.
Laughter every day
is better than money.
It's better than money.
Ooh, this is controversial.
Listen. The scripture tells us that laughter is good medicine.
Sure it is.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sure it is. What it say about money?
Listen, you could be in a wealthy place within yourself.
Come on.
Because you're laughing. Some form of laughter every day. I see you, Nina. Rita said, laugh it out loud.
Some form of laughter. Wait a minute. Come on.
Wait, I see Pastor Rita.
She
right.
Said,
Good point.
Come on, Kathy. Good point. Wait a minute.
Listen, we talk about love. We talk about love and happiness.
Wait. When your money is funny, and your change is strange, you talking about I'm laughing every day.
Listen,
somebody might send you to the crazy house.
Listen.
Hold on. Somebody might sing you
there. It's better to laugh.
I see you.
And what's up, Ed?
Peace. What's up, Ed?
Laughter is better than crying.
But a good check will cause me to laugh to the bank.
That's right.
Now, wait a minute.
That's right.
It's something in that check. Listen, that got a low energy.
But even if you don't have money, come on, guys. Come on. Where are you pulling on your joy at in your relationship? Where are you pulling from it? Right? Okay. At the end of the day, I can say, even for us, when we have been broke, when we have been low on funds, we could sit and reminisce. We could sit and laugh at each other. We can sit and laugh with each other.
Oh yes.
Okay, so it's a real thing. It definitely can happen. So that's why I said that. Laughter every day is better than money. But y'all get that later. Listen, y'all might not be there yet. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
So listen. With that being said, Tanya,
we can't stay there. Come on,
we can't stay there. You can't stay there, Tanya. I feel you. Yeah. But when you laugh, and I had this conversation with my mom in love this week.
Come on with it.
When you laugh, you release happy hormones.
When you laugh, you release happy hormones.
Right.
Come on.
So the happy hormones that you release is oxytocin, right?
Yes.
Endorphins, right? And that makes your body feel good, right?
Yes.
It makes you forget about all of those things.
Come on.
So I'm asking you guys, are y'all laughing in love? Are y'all laughing in y'all relationships?
Are you laughing? Remember IGPs? What's going on in IG world? But let me say this. You remember that time, when y'all was kind of like just starting out?
Yes.
You could be all alone. Yeah. And just start laughing.
Yeah.
Right? You could just start smiling.
Yeah.
And people be looking at you and be like, wait a minute, what's wrong with you? Nah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
You just had a thought of that special one.
Yeah.
Now, that's love and that's laughter.
Yeah.
That's happiness.
It is.
Come on with
it. It is what, Tanya, you talking about basically it's easy to love. No, it is not. We done talked about that a couple of times. It's not easy to love. We talked about that last episode. People have to be taught. Love is an ability. We need to go back to that last. Y'all gotta go back and watch that show. Wait a minute. But some people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is born with the capacity to. But it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. But I get what you're saying. So I understand what you're saying.
Right.
But back to happiness, right? Happiness hormones, right? Happy hormones, right?
Come on.
Smiling will put you in a better place. You know what I'm saying? When you arguing with that loved one, when you arguing with your mate, when they do something that you don't like or whatever the case may be, that smile, a smile that they can put on their face, them cutting the joke, them making you laugh, actually will shift your whole aura.
You said, don't come for me because I missed last week.
Welcome back. Go back and watch.
Welcome back.
We love you, Tanya.
Yes.
No, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It does. What you saying, Terrell?
No, you said y'all got life down to a screen. To a science. No, we don't.
No, we don't, bro. Listen, we learned it. We learned it. We learned it with y'all every week. Yes, it is.
Come on with it.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm just saying, put some laughter.
Put some laughter
in your love.
Right? In your love.
Hit that share button, guys. Hit the like button. Give us some hearts. We're talking about love and happiness tonight, or love versus happiness. Okay, so the next question on the floor is:
next question.
What happiness gives to you?
What does
happiness give to you?
So let me say this: happiness. You know, and I'm just speaking from experience.
Okay.
Happiness allows you to overlook the, you know, some of the small transgressions that some things may happen to you or may come your way.
Okay.
And then you, instead of, you know, kind of focusing on those things that if you were in a different place, right, you may dwell on some of the little things that may just irk your nerves, right? Like kind of throw you off track a little bit. Things that you are not as smooth as you wish they were. But when you are in a happy place, come on, happy place. When you're in a happy place, why? What you do? You look for what? The silver linings most of the time and everything. You're like, wait a minute. It's not all bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just my, you know, the 2 cents on
right.
It. Come on. We love you too, bro.
I see you, Sabrina. You said facts. Okay, so the question on the floor is, what does happiness give to you? I want to see y'all in comments on tonight. What does happiness give to you?
Come on, what does happiness give to you?
So this is my thing. I feel like people give the best of their time, right? The best of their energy. They give their utmost attention to what's important to them. Right. Within a relationship, right? We're talking about within a relationship, right?
Right.
To experience more happiness.
Okay.
So say for instance, if going out on a date night is something that makes you and your partner, you and your spouse happy, you're gonna make sure you have that scheduled time to make that work. You know what I'm saying? To make that happiness work for you.
I hear you.
You understand what I'm saying? But if you have the spouse and he just into NBA and NFL, no shade. No, this ain't the go against the brothers.
Come on.
And you just loving being a couch potato and being on that's just making you happy. What's happening with that? You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to balance. So I'm just talking about attention now. I'm talking about attention to important things, right?
Come on with it.
So sometimes you have to do things to reel your spouse in or significant other in.
Right.
To bring them into what you feel is important, right?
Okay.
And what's going to make you happy? Because sometimes they may not know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They ain't reading your mind all the time.
Basically, right. So you're saying in a relationship, right? You're saying is, she said, my happiness is what I control.
Right. What you
I control.
That's right.
See, now, wait a minute. That's a slippery slope, though. Because if we're dealing with, you know, being in a loving relationship with someone, you're saying that if you can't control what determines the happiness, then you kind of feel some kind of way. Well, because that can happen. I mean, this is facts. Like,
right, but that's why I just said you have to have the conversation with your spouse, with your significant other. You have to be willing to share. You know what I'm saying? What actually, I'm talking about what makes you happy now, or things that y'all like to do together that would make you all happy. You know what I'm saying? Within a relationship, because the reason why I say that is because too often, right? Too often we compete within our own relationships, right? With busyness, right? With work, right? And busyness sometimes wins, right? So if busyness wins, and you have the other party somehow, you busy all the time, you watching TV all the time, you sleeping all the time, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, that's gonna be a problem.
I'm not happy,
right?
Because of these things that's going on,
right?
But you hit on something right now. Listen, that spirit of competition in relationships, watch out,
right?
Watch out, because that's really that thing takes on a whole life of itself,
right?
And it can sneak up on you. Wait a minute,
she needs to be in the conversation.
Yeah, I see. It says she need to be in the room for this. Listen, that competition piece can sneak up on you, because you could then start competing.
Yes.
For happiness.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yes. Yes, and look for it in all the wrong places. Okay, but that's another topic for another day, guys.
Come on.
Hit that share button, hit the like button. Come on, guys. Give us some comments on tonight. We love for y'all to work. Y'all worked real well with us last week.
Yes. Come on, Tanya. I see you.
So listen, hi IG. So with all of that being said, or whatever, happiness is a gift. You give to yourself. Because it sets you free.
Ooh.
It sets you free.
Ooh.
We always talk about love and freedom, freedom and love and happiness. That's what we're talking about on tonight, okay? So happiness is a gift.
It's a gift.
You give to yourself. Because it sets you free. You have to do what you have to, like Happy she just posted that. Happiness comes from within.
Right.
You have to be happy.
Happiness comes from within.
Yes.
Wow. Now, see, some people don't know that.
Okay.
Some people haven't had someone teach them that.
Yes.
Right? Someone may have not found that real happiness within. So they find it on the outside.
Right.
That is maybe from others adorning them with things.
Right.
Right. Maybe how would you say, validating them in a certain way.
Right. So we're about to get into that.
Come on.
Happiness and emotional fulfillment is always within everyone's grasp, right? It's within everybody.
Always in your grasp.
It's always within your reach, right?
It's always in your reach.
Yeah, it's always within your reach, or whatever the case may be. You have to put that out there, right?
Yes.
Okay, you can start by smiling. Again, you can start by laughing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Warren. Hey, bro. We love to see you on tonight.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But also, to me, I think what helps with happiness within a relationship is you holding on to your core values.
That's good.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, accepting things that are good, imagining the best things, you know what I'm saying? Anticipating the best things, right? Doing things that you love. Find your purpose, right? We talk about this. Again, our theme for this year is loving on purpose, right?
Right.
Find your purpose. Listen to your heart. Push yourself and not others. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, those are things, you know what I'm saying, that can really help you find true happiness. You know what I'm saying? So, because it is, again, within your reach. You can grab it. You can have it.
Right. Now, see, there are some, and I'm just speaking from experience, that, you find yourself in a place in your relationship, wherever you are, and then you say, I'm not happy.
Right.
Right. But then that's easy to say. That is easy to say that I'm not happy. Right. Now, after you say that, as I always say, after you say that, now you got to follow up it with what will make you happy.
Right.
Now that's a much harder thing to do.
But even before you get to what will, you got to ask why. Why are you not happy? That is something, again.
But that's in the question.
A self reevaluation.
That's in the second question. That's in the second question. What will make me happy? Because if you can answer what will make you happy, then you can answer why you're not. Because apparently those things are absent, right?
But that's why you need to be. But that's why you need to be happy from jump. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You need to be happy, because we kind of talked about that in the beginning, or whatever the case may be of the show tonight, or whatever the case may be. What gives you happiness?
That's a good point.
What is happiness, and all of those things, or whatever the case may be.
Come on.
So, okay, next question on the floor.
Yes.
Is happiness and love the same thing? Is happiness and love the same thing? Come on, guys, and comment.
Now, let me tell you something.
Yes or no?
Let me tell you something. If you can say both, like you can say yes, they get them.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't think they're mutually exclusive to the point where now, can you say with a straight face that you could be in love and not be happy? Or can you say in a relationship you could be happy but not in love? Woo. I never think about that.
Okay.
I never think about that like that.
Kathy said no.
No.
Happiness
no.
and happiness
is not. She says not the same thing.
Not the same thing.
Terrell said both need to ask that. My point of view. Okay, both need to. Okay. Christina said no.
Okay.
So Tanya said no. Okay. Everybody say no. Everybody say no.
Okay. Terrell said happiness is not love.
Happiness
and love is not. It's not. Okay.
Okay. Happiness is not love.
Right.
And love is not.
Right.
So basically, I think from what I'm getting here, maybe people are saying that love is not happiness because happiness is a feeling type thing. That's because like going back to what the question we were saying before, and love is much deeper than that.
Yes. So listen, maybe? Okay. Being in love is associated with emotions, right?
Come on.
Emotions of joy.
Emotions of joy.
Emotions of happiness, right?
Emotions of happiness.
But it's also it also can be associated with, right? Because you gotta think about it. Depression, anxiety, right? That's love, right? Can kind of make those things happen. But happiness is not just about good feelings, like Kathy was saying earlier, right?
Okay, it's not about just good feelings,
right? It's about being clear, right?
Clear.
Love does not equal happiness.
Come on with it.
Happiness is its own separate entity. It should tie together.
Yes. Now it should be a cord that runs kind of through them both.
Correct.
Right. That ties them together.
Correct.
But I think it's right. I think, it's really up to the person's, opinion,
right,
and how they choose to demonstrate it. Right. But I could probably argue both points.
Right. Because when you first fall in love, the first time you ever felt in love, that's for anybody out there. The first time you ever felt in love, you were happy about being in love.
I'm sure.
Right?
I'm sure.
Right. But now you may be still in love and you in a marriage or you're in a relationship with years in. And sometimes you happy and sometimes you're not. But does that mean you don't love the person?
That does not mean that.
It does not mean that.
I don't think so.
Right.
I mean, hey, I love you today. I might like you tomorrow, but you still my boo. Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like, wait a minute. Like, we gotta be honest. Like, wait a minute. Today you just woke up on the wrong side.
Listen,
like,
Al talked about it. Something that'll make you do wrong. And something that'll make you do right.
Listen, we can play both ends of the spectrum. So this is really one of the profound things that I found about love. Lord. Let me just get on my soapbox for a minute. One of the profound things that I found about love is that it's a dual nature, right? One of the shows that we had, I think, with the Kellys, back when we was talking about, I forget the topic of the show. I think friends in marriage, I think something like that, right? So basically, kind of something that was highlighted in that show was speaking about how when you as a couple, like say, you have a very vibrant love, right, and it shows on you, right, like wherever you go, kind of people gravitate to your love, and your togetherness, right. Now, that love can bring people closer to you, right? Like a magnet. It's attractive. It attracts things, right? But also, though, that love can also repel, because what happens is now when you have those that are not in that place and in that space in their relationship, they may not want to commingle with you, because the love that you're showing is so vibrant that it pushes them away. And not so much in a negative way for something that you're doing, but to them, it feels as though, oh, I can't relate with them. We're not on the same page with them like that. So I may not want to commingle with you in your love because it's kind of like, wow, it's that big. And I was like, wait a minute, is that a real thing? And then I had to think about it. And when they explained it for themselves, kind of how, some of their friends that they had before they were married, now that they are married, may not want to be may not want to be close to them because they feel like, whoa, they're so happy and cheesy all the time, like, you know what I mean, and I can't stand her or I can't stand him, so why we gonna just get together and go out on a double date? No, that ain't gonna happen.
I don't know about that.
Love and happiness.
Listen,
come on with it.
I don't know, but listen, okay, next question on the floor tonight.
Next question.
what is the meaning of true love and happiness?
Man.
What is the meaning of true love and happiness?
What's the meaning of true love and happiness?
You found the true love. You care about each other's happiness, right? Health, right? That means that you're not trying to hurt their happiness, right? You should not be trying to hurt their happiness, right? Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, I mean, listen, the caring, the support needs to be present, right? It needs to be healthy happiness, right? In the relationship, right?
Come on.
In a healthy way. So no stress, right?
No stress.
You shouldn't want to make them feel bad.
Listen, all of this is easier said than done. Let me
I'm just saying. Listen, guys, look.
We're just saying this.
Look, we talking about love versus happiness. We just putting it out there. I ain't saying that you like that all the time because we know that that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just asking. You know what is the true meaning of love and happiness? What is? How did you find it? You know what I'm saying? How do you know that you really have it?
But the question on the floor too. With that question, if someone said, "Listen, I could promise you, if you marry this person, y'all will have a lifetime of happiness," right? And then they say, "Wait a minute, but if you marry this person, I could too fast. Wait a minute, y'all moving too fast. Okay. Wait a minute. If you marry this other person, I promise you a lifetime of love."
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, which one you going to select? Which one you going to choose? Man.
Now the other question, this is a question that everybody could be involved in.
I say y'all moving too fast. Slow down.
Listen.
So we can stay on some of these topics.
Listen, no, because we had like a whole hour show last. We love y'all, but we
gonna do that next.
Hit that share button, hit the like button, share.
Yeah.
Okay, question on the floor. Can you be happy without love? Can you be happy? Now this is the reverse.
Right.
Can you be happy without love?
Can you be happy?
I want to know in comments. Yes or no?
Without love.
Can you be happy without love?
Man.
I mean, this really should be an easy response. You know what I'm saying? It should be a real easy response. Y'all shouldn't even have to think about it too hard on tonight.
Really.
I can't see.
Really.
Yep.
Really.
Can you be happy without love?
Man.
I say yes.
You say yes? You say you could be happy without love? Man. See, I say no.
You say no.
I say no.
Okay.
I say no.
Okay.
It's hard. I would think to wake up every day without love.
Okay.
That that's a hard thing.
Okay.
That's a hard thing. And I think, a lot on this show, we like to have fun.
Well, if you told me, it's about different levels.
Yeah, it's different levels. But, on this show, it's about fun and it's about, life and it's about love. It's about laughter. It's all about that.
Right.
But, some of us are really hurting, right? And some of us are like really going through on different levels.
Right.
And to have a life that you can claim to be free and to be happy, and it is absent of love, I got a hard time with that.
Right.
That
goes back. So Tanya says, would you be happy without the love of God? Absolutely not. That's why we talked about the different types of love last week. 8 types of love. Absolutely. So we're not talking about the agape love of God. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about that. We're definitely talking about the eros love, the philia love, all the different types of loves that we talked about last week. Right? So
you remember that quote where someone said it's better to have love and loss than to never have love
at all. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Can you be happy without love? You can be happy, right, without a romantic partner, right?
Sure.
You cannot be happy with just love, like missing by yourself, right?
Right.
Love has to be present somewhere, right? So even if it must be the love of yourself, you must at least be able to love yourself
first.
That's why I said yes.
Yes, you have to do that.
Because even without a partner,
right,
I can still be happy and love on myself. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can be happy with loving me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Without having someone, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So that's why I said that. That's why, you know what I'm saying?
But, you know, no, that's a challenge.
Yeah.
That's a challenge for some people.
Yes.
Really, like loving themselves. Mm-hmm. Because, you know you. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we are not honest enough with ourselves,
right?
You know, to say, you know, there's some goals, there's some dreams, there's some aspirations that we have yet to acquire or to accomplish,
right?
And sometimes we down on ourselves. Sometimes we don't love that part of ourselves.
That's true.
Because it kind of brings us to a place in a space where it's like, yo, it's like I do, and both of us do. Talk to yourself and say, listen, you got to get it together.
Well, that's why
I'm not loving you right now, the way I know in which you are capable of doing.
But that's why. But that's why I say at least love yourself. At least love yourself.
Love yourself enough.
Right. Okay. Right. Because if not, then likely you will be unhappy. Right. You will be unhappy most of your life if that does not.
There's so many moving parts.
Yes. Hey Q, what's up, Susie Q on tonight?
Susie on.
Listen. You will more than likely be unhappy most of your life if you can't at least love on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So again, happiness and love is coming from within. You know what I'm saying? Right. And this is why we're talking about the topic on tonight, because a lot of times when you are in a relationship, you're looking for that partner. You're looking for that person to give you that, but you should have already possessed it. You know what I'm saying? Again, love and happiness go together. Right. It shouldn't be necessarily love versus happiness. You can have it all. You can have both.
Well, I think too, like that point that you said, kind of we hear it often, especially as we mature, right? Like as we grow up, and people start saying, "Well, you first have to be happy." Right? Like you got to bring happiness to the table, right? And all of this stuff like that. And again, that's like pieces. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
we want to pick what piece of the puzzle. So that goes into the next question.
Come on with it.
What is more important? What is more important, guys? Is happiness more? Is happiness more important than love? That's the question on the floor right now. Is happiness more important than love? Okay, what is more important? Happiness or love?
Right. So if I'm in a relationship and I'm happy, right, I can build on that happiness in turn it into love.
Well, listen, it depends. You may think both are important. I would love to see what y'all talking about in the comments. Hit us up in the comments, guys.
So
what is more important? Happiness or love? Or do you believe both?
Happiness or love.
Right. Or do you believe both?
Happiness will lead to love.
Okay. I see you, Warren.
I see you.
As always, bro.
I see you. Happiness will lead to love. I can say that.
Yes.
Definitely won't lead to hate. Sorry. I'm sure. I'm hoping it won't. Come on with it.
Yes.
Listen, what Susie said. She said it's the law of attraction. Love is magnetic most of the time.
Yes.
Yes, we dealt with that.
Yes.
Definitely is. Definitely is.
Yes.
You know, that whole love.
Yes.
That love attracts.
But again, what is more important, guys? It's a good question, because sometimes people put love and happiness really like simultaneous together. You know what I'm saying? And it does work together.
It does.
But they're not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Love is love, right? And happiness is happiness.
Right.
If you had to choose, which is more important? Again, back to relationships. You can love the person, but they may not be making you happy anymore. You may not be happy. How you doing, Evangelist Beverly? Good to see you on tonight.
How are you?
She said, for me, love is first, happiness come as we grow. That's a good
point. Wait a minute.
Woman.
Let's talk about that. Wait, let's talk about that. She said happiness will come as you grow together.
Okay, I like it.
All right.
I like it.
I mean,
that's wisdom right there.
I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
I'd say happiness.
Okay.
Because again, if you find a love or love finds you,
right,
that is a level of happiness, I would think, right? Like coming out the gate, like off top.
But again, wait a minute. The reason why we're talking about this on tonight again is because people love to say, I fell out of love, right? Ooh. I don't love you anymore.
Oh, we grew apart.
I'm not happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But with the person saying that on their way exiting out the door, right? Whether it's a marriage, whether it's an engagement, whatever the situation is, that does not mean that love is lost. That's why it's two separate things. You understand what I'm saying?
So because I can still love you.
You can still love the person because again, we talked about it last week, and y'all got to go back to the YouTube or go back to the Facebook Live, talking about the different types of love, right? The 8 Greek words for love. We talked about that last week, talking about how to love. So my thing is, there's always going to be a volume or level of love, right? Present or whatever, because they're all different types of love, right? But love definitely covers all of those things. You know what I'm saying? Love definitely covers all those things. So again, even when you're not happy,
happiness is the root, while love is the flower. I like that.
Okay,
I like that. That's a profound quote right there.
Yes, it is. At the end of the day, I have to kind of question it again because you can love to do something, but then you kind of fall out of happiness with it. Like, I don't like to do this no more. It's not making me happy. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't love it. That doesn't mean that.
So basically what you're saying is that you could walk out the door.
Right.
Your love that you were saying you were in love with, could walk out the door, and you can be happy. Wait a minute.
They could
be. Say what you're saying is I love you,
right?
But I'm not in love with you.
No.
So you're saying like
no.
Your love can leave, and it doesn't have anything to do with your happiness.
You got it twisted. You're saying it backwards.
Okay, help me.
Your love is present.
Your love is present.
Your happiness can leave.
Your
love is always going to be there. Like I just said, you can love the person. You love the person eternally. You love your job. You love whatever you're doing, right? But you may not be happy about it anymore. So that's why I said it's two different things.
You say right. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's two different things.
So say that your happiness can leave.
Yes.
In love.
Yes, absolutely.
Woo. Come on.
It doesn't
listen. That's why we having this show right now. Love. Listen. Happiness can leave.
Yes, absolutely.
In your love.
But that's why you gotta work it. That's why you gotta work on it. And that's why in the beginning of this episode, we talked about asking your spouse.
But it does mean I found out where happiness got lost.
Right. But that's what we talked about earlier, Tanya.
Where did it go?
Meaning that
where did it go?
You have to ask your spouse. You have to ask your significant other. You have to ask, that person in your life or whatever the case may be, or actually educate them rather, not ask them. Excuse me, I'll take that back.
Wait a minute.
Educate them on your happiness. Like
educate
what
them on your happiness.
Absolutely.
I can love you from afar.
Yes.
I can love you from a distance.
Yes.
Ooh, distant lover.
Oh my, Aunt Kathy.
Marvin. Come on, Marvin.
We ain't doing
distant lover. Huh? You said distant love. We gotta do a show. Distant love.
Yes.
Come on. It
dissipates.
What you say?
Yes, Susie. It dissipates.
Baby, it dissipates.
Yes.
Woo! Wait a minute. Can we bring it back though?
Yes.
Can we bring the love? Can we bring the happiness back?
Sure you can.
Come on,
listen, we about to get into our
we need to go fishing for happiness out here. I got my rod. Hopefully y'all got your rods, because we out here. We gotta get the right bait to get some happiness.
We got
come on.
2 more questions. 3 more questions on the floor tonight before we get to our lyrical lesson. Our lyrical lesson on tonight is Al Green, Love and Happiness.
Bishop.
Okay.
Come on with
it. All right. The question now is okay. So we said what is more important, happiness or love? Okay.
Happiness.
They both are important. But love is a necessity, right?
Necessity
for life worth living, right?
Come on.
Love, right?
Love. Come on.
Happiness doesn't provide fulfillment the way that love does. Okay? Happiness does not provide fulfillment,
does not provide fulfillment
the way that love does. Love is a feeling above all else. Of course, love is action, right? It can never be matched in terms of sincerity and authenticity.
Ooh.
Okay, guys. So listen, I want y'all to take that with y'all on tonight in reference to what is more important. All right, moving on. We can't stay there. We must wrap up with it, right? 50 minutes. Right? Hit that share and like button. Okay. Okay. Will a relationship make you happy? Will a relationship make you happy?
Watch this. We're gonna hit a couple of these. Misery loves company and has no place in a relationship. Happiness is needed. Love is that icing on the cake.
Okay, Warren, I see you.
I see you.
Okay, what did
I see you? What Sister Tanya say up here? She said that's like people saw the grass is greener. And the day, of course, it is because they watered
it. Okay, Tanya.
You gotta water. You gotta water that happiness.
Got you.
Come on with it. Susie said, "Love is the finished product.
Yes.
Of the actual elements entailed."
Yes.
Come on with it.
I agree.
I see you.
Yes. So will a relationship? The question is, will a relationship make me happy?
I feel like evangelist right
yes.
there. Yes.
Will a relationship make me happy? Because some people believe that. Now, again, we talk about this all the time.
First of all, were you happy before you got in?
Hey, that's what we keep talking about this on tonight. But the question is, because some people feel like I got to have a man. I got to have a woman.
Right.
That's the only time I'm happy.
So now,
when I have somebody.
Now watch this.
Now, my mother used to tell me, Riri used to say, Aretha, shout out to the Queen of Soul. Sleep in him. Okay.
Yes.
She used to sing the heck out of a song,
right?
When she was in love, you know what I'm saying. But when Riri really was not in love like that,
when she was hurting,
when she was really like not in love, she ain't really singing like that.
Really
so I'm asking you.
People say that too about. Wait, on the flip side, people say that about Mary. Shout out Mary J. Just 50th birthday. Peace, Mary. She got to be going through to make a good album. But this is what I'm saying.
Do you need a partner or a body?
Do you need a partner or a body? Hold on, because listen, now your friends will tell you. Your friend's gonna tell you, hey girl, you know what? You girl, last month, you know what? Last year, I remember you were smiling all the time. You were so happy-go-lucky, and we would just go out and we would just do things, and you were just happy. It was a pleasure to be around. But once you got with Jimmy,
honey,
wait a minute, Jimmy done changed. You ain't happy no more.
I don't know, but then what happened with him? But when Jimmy leaves, you're gonna be unhappy again.
Wait,
that's why your happiness needs to not be based on the other person.
Don't need to be based.
It needs to be not bodied on the other person.
Come on, message. Come on, Susie. Do you need a partner or a body?
Huh?
I saw that. I saw that. Listen.
Okay.
Well, I said, listen, I always say you have to be happy with the person in the mirror before you try to make someone else happy.
This is what
that's what we talking about right there.
This is what we talking about.
But that's real talk. Come on.
That's for real.
Come on.
For real. Okay. I'm just saying.
Listen.
A lot of times, I'm just saying our people, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Our young people, even people in our age bracket, are still on that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still on that.
Y'all still
like,
on
you
that.
know what I'm saying? I have to have someone.
Right.
To make me happy. And I feel like always, like we always say with our famous hashtag, boom pow. Okay.
Right.
I am 100% of love. I am 100% of happiness. I am 100% of me, right?
Sure.
And Alonzo is 100% of him.
Right.
And together,
peace, Rob. See you on IG.
We are a force. Like the Neo song. Like we always quote the Neo song. I'm a movement, baby, all by myself. But we're a force when we're together. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, you have to be there. You have to come to the table with something.
Come on,
because you cannot look for that person to complete you, to complete your happiness, to complete your love for yourself, the love of self. Okay, we talked about that last week.
Right.
I see you, Susie. Social media has demolished the sanctity of marriage and true relationships. I agree.
Wait a minute.
To a certain degree.
Hold on.
And that's why you do have to limit yourself. Like this platform, we only speak in love, right? And we trying to uplift and upbuild that. You know what I'm saying? But there are certain things, even the reality TV will have give you a false concept. You know what I'm saying? Of love and happiness.
False concept.
KIG. It will give you a false concept of love and happiness.
That's serious right there.
And this is why we have to have that self-reflection. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have to have this. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sit down and have these conversations and platforms, you know what I'm saying? To really kind of talk about quote unquote adult business. Because some people don't really want to talk about it.
Absolutely. And we got to be honest. Like, come on.
2021.
Ain't nobody getting younger.
Listen.
So the fact of the matter is,
our theme for this year is loving on purpose.
That means that it has to be intentional.
That's right.
And at the same time, you have to unfortunately speak truth.
Yes.
In love.
Yes.
Come
absolutely.
on. This is what we're doing.
Even if it hurts. Even if it hurts. Listen, our love should be growing, as you guys said in the comments earlier, right? Your love should be growing better. It should be going stronger. It should be going wiser.
Should is the operative.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But you also have to have tools. We talked about that last week. I know we can't stay on for too long to keep going back and forth, but it's okay to develop new love tools, right?
Come on, love tools.
It's okay to develop new love skills. Get them love tools in the bag or whatever. Some of the things that you use in your past relationships, and this is just for everybody across the board. We don't, using your past relationships. You can't take those same tools and those same skills and make them transferable to your next love because it may not work. You know what I'm saying? Some things are transferable and some things are not.
Right.
So your personal happiness is transferable to the next relationship.
Okay.
Your love of self
is
transferable to the next relationship, right? Until you find that forever love or, the love of your life or the person that you want to, commit to or whatever, and get married to, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I just feel like those are the things that we are trying to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Q? Right. Hopefully, y'all can share this platform because that's what we're trying to do. Listen, people out here looking for love in all the wrong places all the time.
But
all the time.
Right. But see, that isn't new.
Right.
It's just to me it's evident
yes.
that love is needed on so many levels.
Yes.
That's why we hear that quote.
Right.
People are looking for love.
Yes.
And when we say in all the wrong places, is that those kinds of love that they trying to acquire in those places aren't real love.
Right.
That's why it's the wrong place.
So like you said,
that's why it's the wrong place. Come on with it.
You really looking for love on social media. You looking for love on IG. You ain't finding no love on IG.
But wait, some people might though.
No. You ain't no.
Like you can't say just a blanket statement you can't find love on social media. Some people do. I'm telling you, some people have stories where they found what they would consider their love, their soulmate on social media.
No, babe.
Not that they may have went out into social media to look for it.
Right, but what I'm saying, but that's after the person has exchanged information in a DM. That's after they've had conversation.
It goes down in the DMs.
Yes.
On the real.
That's good. So,
come on with it.
Yes, Q. Yes, we definitely lost the art of courting. Absolutely.
Oh, that's on another level. Absolutely. You already know.
Absolutely.
Already know.
That'll be a whole nother show. Well, right. So, will happiness will a relationship make you happy, right? Yes, it is true, right? A relationship can bring.
Come on.
Give me the disclaimer.
Go ahead.
It can bring lots of joy, right?
It can bring lots of joy.
Right. When two people love each other, if it is true or whatever, knowing each other virtues, knowing each other's shortcomings. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, Stacey. What's up, Stacy?
Come on, sis.
How you doing?
Right.
Stay loyal. So virtues, shortcomings, loyalty, right, to each other. And if you believe in each other, then you will be successfully happy, right, in that relationship, right? And the relationship will become an enlightening relationship. It will become an enlightening relationship. And we always talk about that all the time.
Come on.
It's not that Love's the right spot. Us, you know what I'm saying? Alonzo and Chanel is the perfect couple. We're not. We have 15 years in this thing. But most of the time when people see us, they always love to bask and compliment. And this is not to big our own selves up, but the light that comes from us as a couple. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Again, back to Neo. You're a force when you're together. You know what I'm saying? So when you find that special someone, when you find that mate, you know what I'm saying? To compliment that, y'all gonna shine bright like a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Like we always say with Rihanna, y'all gonna be so bright, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. The sun, the moon, and the stars align itself, or whatever the case may be in your love triangle. That's it.
Come on.
Nobody. And then
I felt that.
And then as lost his name. Can't think of the rapper right now. Reflection Eternal. It will be
Talib Kweli.
Shout out to Talib Kweli. Yes, listen, it's going to be a reflection.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and it will be an eternal reflection, because at the end of the day, you're taking vows, you're taking oaths and different things to love each other forever, right? You know what I'm saying, to do this to the day you die. You know what I'm saying?
Really happy, and the relationship should
absolutely.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that. Absolutely. Yeah. So okay.
Truth and realism.
How do you find happiness and love? Okay.
Man.
Everyone can find happiness and love, right?
Well, where's the map?
Right.
Somebody on here asked for the map. She said you can find it. Listen. Where's the treasure?
Happiness and love.
Where's the treasure map?
Everyone can find happiness and love. This is how. Okay.
Everyone can find.
Listen. Number one. Stop looking to others. Stop looking to others for love. We talk about this all the time, right? Learn how to love yourself and be happy. Warren talked about that earlier.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Come on.
Learn that failure doesn't have to be bad. Okay, so meaning that if you failed in love before, you know what I'm saying, if love did not work out, it doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to reclaim
it. Now, see, I'm gonna go back to what I always say.
Right.
I'm gonna go back to what I always say. It's sad. It's a sad reality, but we learn more.
Hey, Tia.
We learn more.
Right.
One more time. We learn more from failed relationships than successful ones.
Well, I guess that's true, unless you're talking about, I would say,
it is true.
Married folks that are married for years, you can get a lot of wisdom from them as well.
No. I'm not saying you can't.
Okay.
I'm saying personally, on an individual level.
Okay.
You learn so much more from failed relationships, because if you're wise,
right.
Now, let me just say that. If you're wise enough to reflect on the things that transpired in the failed relationship. Now, you're not always going to have it to where you're putting the blame or, whatever on the other person. You have to look at yourself. What some things that you have contributed that could have been done better.
Right. Okay. Right.
You should have learned some things from this relationship that can now better you in your next one.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You should learn.
You should learn. Absolutely. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Like you got that.
Absolutely.
Inventory. Come on with it. Come on.
Yes. So
you should learn.
You have to take a personal inventory.
So
again,
come on with
how do you find happiness?
Yes.
Everyone can find happiness, love and happiness. Okay, stop looking to others.
Stop looking to others.
For love, right?
For love.
How to learn how to love yourself.
Learn how to love yourself.
Be happy with yourself, right?
Be happy with yourself.
Learn that failure doesn't have to be bad, right? Meaning that if
you can learn even in a failed relationship.
Absolutely.
Come on with it.
Let go of the past. Woo, guys, that's a big one. We can't even say on that one tonight or whatever, but I definitely will say that. I said something similar a while ago.
Right.
You can't bring certain things, you know what I'm saying, from that you dealt with it into the new one, right? Or whatever, if you really want it to be successful.
Right.
It's unfair to the other person. You want to really start with the clean slate. You know what I'm saying? You want to start with a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to kind of bring that over. You know what I mean? What is Kathy says? Relationships fail. Love doesn't. Exactly, Auntie. Love doesn't. Right.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely. Again, stop. Okay. Ooh, this is a big one.
Come on.
Stop expecting perfection. Wait a minute.
Stop expecting
perfection.
Now, this is standards. Is perfection standards?
No.
Saying like
no. Perfection is not standards, because I will say that I had standards when I met you. You know that.
Right.
Okay. I had certain standards that I was not even trying to buck against or put down low. Right. Hey, IG, thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
We're talking about love and happiness on tonight.
Right.
Listen.
Now, wait, if you don't have any standards, that's a problem.
But you're mixing the two.
Okay,
standards have nothing to do with perfection, because I don't believe that anyone is perfect.
Yes.
But you have to be willing, you know what I'm saying, to work with that person. If that person humbly comes to you and says, within a relationship, within the time period of your dating, courting, or whatever, I know I have to work on this, I'm like this and I'm like that, then that's a person that you kind of absolutely can work with, because you have to bring those things to the table first. I would say that you brought things to the table first. So, I brought things to the table first.
Right. When you're saying if the person brings things to the table, as in, these are some things I'm working on.
Yes.
Like saying like,
right.
I got some things with me.
Right.
But as long as you okay with it. Wait a minute though.
Right.
Because we might say, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm okay with that because what? We want the connection.
But if
we want the person, we want the body.
No.
Come on.
But if
I'm saying,
listen, if you keep expecting, if you keep expecting perfection, you're going to be disappointed. Okay, and then you're going to be like, this is not the person for me, right? I can't
because they don't meet all these checks and balances.
They don't meet all. That's different. Checks and balances again is not standards per se. You have your set of standards or whatever. Okay,
that's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope, but you have to really sit down and think about it. Okay, your standard is that I want to find someone that loves. Okay, I want to find someone that is going to be open and honest. Right, that's a standard. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I want to find someone that's open and honest. That's a standard.
Right. Within your relationship.
I mean, that actually should be not even in an intimate relationship. You just like that as any part of a relationship.
Any relationship. Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Because so my thing is, if you don't put certain things out there, I'm just saying, if you don't put certain things out there on the table, then what happens is you develop in your mind, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, a level of expectation. This person is not perfect, right? This person, she's not the perfect one for me. He's not the perfect one for me.
Right.
Really. And you may be talking yourself out of a good situation, because my thing is, we all have work to do, as our sister Iyanla has to say.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I love that. Evangelist.
What'd she say?
She said the standard of love is Jesus.
Love Jesus. Okay.
Right. A good credit, bank account, and a house.
Now, I said Job. Job, good credit, bank account, and house.
Right.
Should have something going. Wait a minute.
So that's an example of a standard, right? That the person has something going on for themselves.
But what if they ain't working right now? She said standard love Jesus.
Right.
A job. Good credit. What if my credit, I got student loans?
Okay.
My credit ain't right.
Right. And when I met you,
my bank account.
Listen, when I met you, When I met you, you had student loans.
Yes, I did.
You told me that you had student loans or whatever. But that wasn't a level of. I wasn't looking for that to be perfect.
Wait a minute. So right now, what the evangelist is saying right now, if you, I need listen. When we try to take it to the next level, I need you to bring your Experian, TransUnion.
Yes.
We need all of them printouts. We need the documentation on the
table. I love what Susan
I say, wait a minute. Evangelist, I ain't mad at you. But hold on, what she said. You have to stay true to what you can tolerate.
What you can tolerate.
That's right. Come on with it. And it says, and what you deem tolerable.
Right.
Because if there's anything that goes against it, it will pose a problem.
It will pose a problem.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Those are standards like that exist to me on a level playing field.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying, listen, she gotta have a MBA, you know what I mean? And she needs to be able to have a 6-figure salary and all of these things. And if they don't have that, I got problems.
Well, that sounds like you trying to be on dependency, and we already talked about that mania love last week.
Now you know you gotta have the sisters out there looking for 6 figures.
Codependent
if
love.
They making 6 figures, they ain't trying to get with no dude that's making $40,000 a year.
I understand that, Alonzo, but that may not be true though, because there are some sisters that will love the heck out of a man. Okay, that is a plumber and she's a lawyer or whatever.
But she ain't looking for him. I'm saying, like, stuff like that happens, but she ain't waking up like, I just need a garbage man today.
Right.
I'm talking real. I hope somebody hit. I'm looking for a crossing guard. And I'm on Wall Street.
But the thing about it is, she not necessarily looking. We're not talking about looking.
Come on.
We're talking about stop talking about having perfect expectation.
Listen.
Okay? That's it. Stop expecting.
I'm just saying.
Stop expecting. Stop expecting perfection.
Got you.
Evangelist is laughing.
Got you. Yes. Come on.
So we about to close it up.
Change
the
thing south very quickly. I feel you, Sue.
Right.
Yeah.
So before we get into our last question, question is, What keeps you happy in a relationship? That's the question on the floor. The last question on tonight before we get into our lyrical lesson.
What keeps you happy?
What keeps you happy? Because we've been talking about this. Again, people say
love and happiness.
I'm not happy anymore. I gotta go. What keeps you happy in a relationship?
See, like that whole I'm not happy, I gotta go. Because to me, at that point, when you say I gotta go, that must mean that you already talked about the lack of happiness.
It's a possibility,
and it hasn't
or
changed.
It's a possibility,
and no one has been working honestly towards it. So then now you gotta split ways because it's just like detrimental to both of us.
Okay.
Right now, that in that case, I get. But just coming up saying I'm not happy, like nah, that's a cop out.
Right.
What's again, not happy? Come on.
Again, there are many moving parts.
There are many moving parts.
Absolutely.
It is.
What keeps you happy
we ain't
in
talking
your
about
relationship?
Love, communication, and respect.
Yes.
What you said, honesty, honest communication.
Yes.
If he communicates, if the communication fails, then of course things fall apart. I feel that. It's just that love, communication, and respect.
Yes, that's good, Evangelist Beverly. Yes. So at the end of the day, what keeps you happy in a relationship? So before I get into answering that,
come on.
I have a quote from Dr. Taz or whatever, and it says, "So much of happiness
has
to do with living in the present moment." How many are you guys on tonight? Love CWS fam. FB, YouTube, IG.
That sounded like a benediction just now.
Listen,
how many of you? Listen, I'm here with you though. Go ahead.
How many are you are living in the present moment? Right,
living.
Because if you're living in the present moment, then you do have happiness, right? You will have happiness, right? And you can work towards happiness.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, hey, Nat, I see you. She said number one for the Mitchells is respect. All right, Team Mitchell.
RESPECT.
Yes.
I ain't mad.
So
having a personal space.
Yes. Okay.
That's all I gotta say. Having personal space.
So what keeps you happy in a relationship? Okay. Big word that we always talked about. We talked about this with Akila Paynato. Shout out Slater Clutter to our sis on IG.
Right.
The big word is gratitude. Gratitude is what keeps you happy in a relationship. Putting forth effort into gratitude is crucial in a happy relationship.
Come on.
Every day, okay, think of 3 things that your partner makes you grateful for or that you're grateful for, right?
For having that one.
Right. To keep with amongst yourselves, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Gratitude is pertinent.
Gratitude.
Okay, if you can't think of 3 things, or if there's nothing at all, then that's probably a red flag. That's a sign. Right. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But that's just something that you definitely have to figure out. You have to really ask your question. Right. Ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? Is gratitude present in my relationship?
Right.
Am I grateful?
Right. Am I grateful? So I'm grateful for conversations like this.
Okay.
So like if conversations like this rub you the wrong way,
right.
If you don't, if you're uncomfortable with talking about love and happiness in your relationship, that's a red flag.
Right. Right.
If you can turn this off and on and it really doesn't matter you, neither here or there, you know what I'm saying? Then that's a problem. You ain't grateful. You're not grateful for that person next to you.
Absolutely. So again, gratitude will absolutely take the happiness in your relationship to a higher level. It will make you love on purpose, right? Or whatever the case may be. Because again, we do enough complaining, guys. You know what I'm saying? We do enough complaining. We hear enough complaining at a run of a day or whatever. But you have to love the one that you're with, right? Be happy with the one that you're with.
Be happy with the one that you with.
Okay, listen. They ain't necessarily asked to be there, but once y'all decided to be there together,
when y'all decided,
you're gonna have to work it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. I find that with relationships, especially marriages, amongst us young people. Hey, Daryl.
You can only account for the time.
Internet, couple people that joined on just now.
Right. There's no right answer because it's
it absolutely is customized to the person and to the relationship.
But we gotta have the conversation.
But yes, the conversation is needed. So we talked about love and happiness on tonight.
I need it.
Love CWS. And listen, like I said, it has to be discussed.
Yes.
It has to be put out there. And these are some discussions that we hope you guys will absolutely have within your own relationships.
Even off the camera.
Yes, we have to have them off the camera before we present them to you guys.
That's right.
Come on. Come on with it. Listen, we're about to get into our lyrical lesson.
Lyrical lesson? Come on, lyrical lesson.
Yes. Okay, so I See You, Orange Moon. That's one of my favorite Erykah Badu songs.
Orange Moon.
That is one of my favorite ones.
Come on with it.
Reflecting the light of the sun. That's what you have to do.
Reflecting the light of the sun. Come on with it. Come on.
Absolutely.
Ooh, wait a minute, Al. Bishop.
Love and Happiness, IG.
Love and Happiness right now. You know where we going? Let's go. Lyrical lesson. Chapter 26.
Yes.
This is Love CWS. Come on with it. Love and Happiness.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. We're going to start off like this. This is how we do for the first time viewers. You know, Love CWS is on music.
Right.
We love music.
So
it's part of our life. And we always have a song
to go with the show.
Right.
Because we believe that lyrics have great
content. But also sometimes we miss it.
Yes.
Sometimes we be dancing and we into the groove, but we don't hear the words that's being spoken.
Yes.
Come on with it. Let's go.
Sandy.
Come on. We're gonna deal with the Bishop Al Green real quick. Let's check it out. Let's see what he say.
Love
and happiness. You know what I'm saying? Say love and happiness. You know, something that can make you do wrong. Make you do right.
See, this is what we was
Come on, make you do wrong, make you do right. So this is dual nature. Come on with it. Come on with it. He said, something's going wrong. Someone's on the phone 3:00 in the morning.
Right.
Talking about how she can make it right. Apparently something went wrong. This is 3 in the morning.
Apparently there was no happiness.
Wait a minute.
Because
it's 3 in the morning. She first of all talking about how she can make it right.
You looking for love, like I said, outside of the relationship.
Man, hold on.
Happiness outside of the relationship. Because y'all haven't tabled it, y'all haven't talked about it.
You haven't talked about it. Come on, Al, what you saying? He said happiness is when you really feel good about somebody.
Right.
Come on. 3 a.m. estate. I feel you. Listen, first of all, I'm in real la la land at 3 a.m. This got to be serious. Wait a minute. Happiness is when you really feel good about somebody. Come on, Al.
This is what we talked about.
Come on, this is what we're talking about.
We talked about it in the early part of the episode. What is the definition of happiness?
There's nothing wrong being in love with someone. Love and happiness. Boom, I'm going to drop down. It says, you be good to me. This is what Al was saying. He said, I'll be good to you. We'll be good together.
Now say that again.
Now listen, it takes two. But you need to be good.
You ain't hear what else.
Come on, what he say again? I'm gonna say it again.
You be good to me.
You be good to me. I'll be good to you. We'll be good together. Come on. He said, we'll see each other. Walk away.
Wait a minute. Hands up. This is a hands up moment. We do this at Love CWS.
Listen.
We do what Love CWS.
Come on.
Go back.
It says, we'll be together. We'll see each other. Walk away with victory.
Right. So go back. So
come on.
You be good to me.
You be good to me.
I'll be good
to you. We'll be good together. We'll see each other.
Vision.
Right. We did.
I
see you.
Right.
Walk away with victory.
You'll be your relationship will be victorious. Right.
Come on.
You have victory in your
victory in relationship. But first, you got to see each other. First, I think when he's saying we'll see each other, you know what I'm saying? It's more or less, I have to really look and pay attention.
Yes.
And see you for who you are.
That's right.
And where you are.
Yes.
Right. And it ain't about what I want you to be.
Right.
What I hope you to be.
Right.
Right. Where you are. I see you.
Right.
For what you are.
Right.
Come on. Yes. That's it. Then he dropped down and this we're going to close it out like this. He said, you know, he's talking about love right now. We're going to go into this. He says, love will make you do right. Come on. Again, love will make you do wrong. It'll make you come home early.
Yeah.
This is what he's saying. It can make you stay out all night long. The power of love. Wait a minute. Let me tell you. The power of love. The power. Now, hold on. Al is trying to say that love really is an unlimited power. Wait a minute. Love has the capacity for unlimited potential. It is powerful.
Love is the source.
So we have to be careful who we say we love and who we say we are sharing in love with, because there's a power attached to that, and that power could make you do wrong. Wait a minute, that power could make you do right. But it's a power that Al is talking about.
Yes.
That's love and happiness. Shout out to Al Green.
Yes.
Come on with it for the lyrical lesson, chapter 26. Yes. Al, we appreciate you. Peace and love. Listen guys, come on, we did it.
Hopefully you got something out of this episode.
Maybe we gotta go back and go through this again. Come on with it. Victory.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. We want y'all to have victorious relationships. Again, our theme for this year is loving on purpose. If this
loving
is your first time,
on purpose.
Tune into Love's TWS.
Yes.
Go back. We appreciate you guys talking to us, getting involved, working in the comments. We appreciate all of it.
Yes, we do.
We appreciate all of it.
Again,
and us sharing, because we're learning in the process.
Absolutely.
Too. You know what I'm saying? And we love, thank you, Susie.
Yes.
We love the platform.
Right.
And we love you guys. And again, it's about love. We have enough hate going on. We have enough confusion going on out here in society. And this is what we're just trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to love on y'all. And we want y'all to have different levels of expectation, you know what I'm saying? For love. You know what I'm saying? And about love, because at the end of the day, people, love is so broad. And like I said, in 2021, we're bringing y'all different perspectives of it or whatever, because people say it all the time. And it really kind of has become like a loose leaf word. Sometimes people say, I love you, whatever. And it's really no meaning behind it, or you're trying to check the source, or you're trying to see if it's real. You know what I'm saying? Is it just a statement?
Is it just a statement?
You know what I mean? And listen, with the conversations that we have on the table, hopefully you'll be able to check it. Hopefully you will be able to check the fruit of it to see if it's really real. And like I always say, we said it last week, your love is valuable. Your love is priceless. So at the end of the day, you don't need to be hooking up with anyone that's not going to be adding, you know what I'm saying, to your value, right?
And let me tell you something.
And making the price or pricelessness, you know what I'm saying, exude higher, right? Okay, so.
And love, let me tell you something. Love is not a spectator sport.
It isn't.
You got to be involved.
Absolutely.
Right? There's action, activity, attentiveness.
Yes.
You know, intentionality.
Yes.
That goes with it.
Absolutely.
And you can't be a bystander.
Yep.
With this going on.
Absolutely.
So we want to thank y'all for joining us.
Thank y'all for the hearts. I see them coming through.
Yes.
If you haven't caught it, if you came in the middle,
go back and watch
the replay.
Share this with somebody you may think that need to hear these words. And you can open up a dialogue with them. You know what I mean?
We love you guys.
That's what we do.
We will see you next week at 9 p.m. God willing.
Come on, yes, we're doing this.
And we're on IG, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah. So if you haven't been to our YouTube channel, right? So go to YouTube and just search Love's TWS and subscribe to our channel and check out all the past shows and get y'all laugh on it, you know, and do what y'all do, man. Because listen, we love y'all. We thank you for taking out your precious time. You could have been doing anything else.
Yes, and also too, guys, if you love the merchandise. We have it.
Yeah, we got LoveTWS.com. Check us out.
Or Facebook store or IG store.
Right, IG store.
All right, guys. So you have now reached.
You have just been.
You have now reached
the right spot.
The right spot.
Listen.
Love's the right spot.
Love
is the right spot.
The right spot.
Love is always the right spot.
We love y'all. We say keep tuning
in. Love.
And be inspired.
Yes.
To be great.
Yep. Peace and love.
Peace and love, family. We see y'all next week. Woo. Listen.
Love and happiness.
Love and happiness. Peace and love, family. See y'all.
Welcome to Love's the Right Spot. Hey. Love the right spot. Love the right spot.